Hello everybody and welcome back to another Whisper of the Machine. Now, I have some stories to tell. You're probably looking at this thinking, that's funny. At the end of your last video, you didn't have a scalpel. You didn't have a scalpel at all. But you were in this room. So what happened? What happened indeed? You see, I started recording and didn't get that far, but got a little far, which I'm going to walk you through in a minute. And my computer crashed, corrupting the audio, corrupting the video, and then when I booted up the game, it had just saved it from where I was last. So I'm going to have to go through everything that I did. But don't worry, I'm going to put a cool filter now, so it looks all old and ancient, and then I'm going to go to all the places and explain exactly how I did. I didn't go that far, so you don't have to worry. Okay, so this is where we ended it last time. I lied just now, it wasn't in the police station, it was in here, because we had just used the blue that was in this machine to jumpstart all of this. And I started up to play, and I thought to myself, I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? I mean, I have to stop the councilwoman Stina and clear my name. I can't work out why they would think it was me when the first murder happened and then I was called. So I don't quite get the logic there, but fair enough, they think it's me and I'm a wanted person. So the last thing I said at the end of the last video, not me, her, was there must be a way to clear my name and maybe I need someone to vouch for me. So my first thought was, the old man in the Epos church, because he spoke to me in the train and he knows that obviously I came from the big city and all this kind of stuff, so I felt maybe he might be a good person to speak to. But this door is now locked, she can't get through, and when I tried to go through the main entrance, wouldn't have it. So I thought, well, what else is left? I know what I should do is I should maybe go and talk to the woman that is my witness. So I came here and she would not go through the fridge. She basically said, nope, I don't need to speak to her, and honestly, if I do, I can always come back later. So I thought, oh, okay, well, what do I do now? I don't really know. And then I remembered the town clinic. Now, I came here to get myself an injector, a needle, which was up here. And I remembered that there was a scalpel here. So I specifically came here to get that scalpel. That's what I have now. However, on coming here, I realised actually I can go into the patient's room. I couldn't get in here before because the woman was standing right here. So I went in here. And we have these two men.
So how long you been in Nordson now?
Now these two men are guarding Katerina.
Alright.
Which means she is not in the dump. She is here unconscious. And every time I try to do anything, they see me, as so.
Oh shit, it's the wanted person.
Halt, fugitive.
And it restarts. Now the reason he doesn't know who I am
6 months, give or
is
take.
because whenever I try to use any of these
I was born and raised here
on
myself.
him,
How do you like the place?
it don't work because I walk in the room. But I realised if I use amnesia on him, I'm close
Yeah,
enough for
I
that
get
to
your
work.
point.
So I did that.
It's been surreal lately.
And he lost his memory.
Feels like a whole
So
different
now he's not
town.
100% sure of bits. Don't know how that helps, but I did it nonetheless. I could also mimic him.
Some weather we're having, huh?
So that's what I've
Storms
done.
and whatnot.
The great Euron was
She
a
won't
sight
put
to
it on
behold, no
now.
doubt.
I shouldn't do that right now. He's in the same room.
And I think I need to get rid of him out of the room. Then, once he's gone, I can pretend to be him, get rid of him, and then go for Katerina. Now, this guy eats this.
My boy has been doing much better lately.
Oh, she walked
shit.
in. I wanted her to look at it. But I have a feeling I might be able to do something with this box.
So how long you been in Nordson?
Not 100% sure how,
months, give
but I
or
think if
take.
I can put something in
Starting to get
this,
settled,
he will
I
get
think.
ill and run off.
All right. I was born
And
and raised
then
here myself.
I
How
can
do you
mimic
like the
him,
place?
perhaps.
For the most part, it's been
Feel
nothing
like I
but
have
a
to do
tranquil
something
little
along those
hamlet.
lines.
Up until this re-
Oh
See,
shit.
she just walks in every time.
So how long you been in Nordson now?
At this point, I thought to myself, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to see if there is literally anyone else in this town, because I hadn't really come across anyone up to this point. So, I did a little walk. In which point I came in here. Now, he is one of the only people in the whole town that's left. There's a couple others, which we'll see in a minute, but essentially I found him and I spoke to him and he just says the same stuff. But I hadn't asked him in my notebook about Stina. I hadn't asked him about her, and he said, well, in fact I can show you exactly what he said.
Hi again.
Hey there.
I have to find Stina Ruth.
I often see her around this part of town, but I'm not sure where she lives exactly.
So,
I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye. What did people use the...
Once upon a time, this was the... Except the handling of...
What is this little...
Clean. Like a mean machine. Looks can be deceiving. He's nothing but vicious to...
okay, I just wanted to see if maybe there's a robot I could get for some reason. Robot head?
What's up with the head?
What do you mean?
The robot head on the table. That...
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I could maybe come in wearing the disguise, but I don't think I need to do that yet. He said she lives around here, but he's not sure where. I think she lives here.
Looks like an apartment building.
So I need a reason to go up there. To which my mind went to, maybe I should go into the police station. Now, in this office, we've seen them before, we have address records. Now, if I could get Stina's address, I could find out where she is. Go to her apartment.
Hunting trip when all
That
this
is
over?
the main job
Sure.
I think I have
Been
to
a while
do.
since I downed a stag. Cool. Still got that old boomstick your pops left you?
Yep. She may be old and
But I
cranked,
can't use
but
these
she
address
always gets the
records
job
yet.
done.
And that's a
Keep
bit
my
of a
distance
problem.
I'd like to keep all my parts.
Oh, shut up. She's more reliable than your perpetually jammed plastic crap.
I can mimic this man, and that allows me to walk in here.
Whoa, it's her!
You've got a lot of nerve coming back here.
There you go. So it's fine. You can't do that. Basically, he asked me a bunch of questions as to why I'm off my post,
Up for a hunting trip when all
and
this is over?
I managed to find a
Been a
way
while since
for
I
him
downed a
to allow
stag.
me to be in this room,
Still
which
got that
was
old
collecting
boomstick your pops
stuff
left you?
from the greenhouse
She may be old and
for this
cranky,
guy's
but she
son,
always gets
who's
the
not
job
very
done.
well. And
I'll keep my distance then.
it's one of those
I'd like to keep all
arguments
my
that
parts.
Oh, shut up.
I didn't actually pick anything
She's
up.
more reliable
I
than
was
your perpetually
hoping
jammed
that
plastic
I was going to
crap.
pick up something that I could use on the other guy in the other room.
A small local greenhouse.
And she just says that now. She doesn't actually do
So this
anything at
promotion
all.
of yours, it's only temporary?
Yeah. The mayor told me we'll hold a formal election when the state of emergency is lifted.
I don't need to show him that.
Councilwoman Ruth thinks my
See,
chances
she
are
does
good if I
that.
can resolve this crisis quickly.
Well, you've got my vote. We've needed new leadership around here for a long time.
And it's interesting listening
Thanks,
to what
bud.
they have to say.
Means a lot.
I don't think he'd be interested. Not now. I need to focus on clearing my name.
So you see, she won't look at them yet.
I shouldn't. I don't want to attract more attention. I shouldn't.
So what's the point of coming in here then?
A collection of what seems to be both fiction.
Don't beat yourself up after what happened this morning.
It's weird.
trying.
It's weird.
Can't believe I fell for that.
The window offers a view over a street that connects to the town square.
Underestimate her next time.
Just lots of case.
If it were up to me,
Looks like a logbook. Maybe Anderson records his daily work there.
Just checking her boots for
And the
the
most
boss if you
confusing
step in the
thing
right
for
direction.
me is that I don't know where the Anderson went. He spoke to me outside the cell window, and I can't find him. Everyone you've seen now is everyone I was able
for
to
a hunting
find.
trip when all this is over?
Let's leave this because
Sure.
they talk too much.
Been a while since I downed a stag.
Cool. Still got that old...
Yeah, so that everyone that you've seen is everyone that I've been able to find. Now, I don't know. I don't know what to suggest. I'm going to attempt now to go and see if I can go into the dump, because she wouldn't go before because she thought that's where that woman was, but she ain't there now. So I'm going to see if I can maybe go in there, see if that's something different. I don't know because I don't know what I'm doing. I need to clear my name, but I don't understand what that entails. I don't get what I'm supposed to be doing. So we'll see. I'll turn that off now. Okay, so this is where it happened. I don't know. Maybe I need to do something here. I was thinking maybe I could get some of the like the DNA, like fingerprints or something for the councilwoman, perhaps. But no, doesn't appear to, and there's very little here.
That was a close one. Looks still and serene. Looks a bit overgrown. Could use some trimming. That action doesn't seem productive to me.
I mean, I was wondering whether she was gonna cut it with this and maybe discover a camera. No. Okay, well, I'm gonna have a wander and see if I can find anything at all. Right, so I have now been everywhere. And I mean everywhere.
So this promotion of yours, it's only temporary?
Yeah, the mayor told me we'll hold a formal election when the state of emergency is lifted. Councilwoman Ruth thinks my chances are good if I can resolve this
And there's no
crisis
one else
quickly.
in town.
Well, you've
There
got
is
mine.
nothing else to
We've
do.
needed new leadership around here for a long time.
Now, I can't do anything
bud.
with this
Means
mimicry
a lot.
anywhere else but here. So it must be something in here. Now, she won't look at anything or do anything or touch
Don't
anything.
beat yourself up after what
She
happened
won't
this morning.
use the scalpel,
Can't believe I fell for that.
which means it must
It
be one
happens
of
to the best of
these.
us. We won't underestimate her next time.
I don't think the scan
Whoa,
is...
it's her!
Yeah, there you
You've got
go.
a lot of...
Because the moment I take the scan off, it doesn't work. Right, so that's good to know.
I shouldn't.
Yeah, she won't talk to him again.
So
A small local.
it's only temporary?
A small.
Yeah, the mayor told me we'll
As-
hold a formal election when the state of emergency is lifted.
Alright, so I
Councilwoman
can't do
Ruth
the
thinks my
forensic
chances are
scan.
good
Can I
if
do
it-
this?
Whoa, it's her!
No.
You've got a...
Right, so I can't do that. Can I do any of these?
So this... Whoa, it's her!
You've got a...
I don't think I can do any of these. I'm going to try. I'm going to try and do all of them. Well, I mean, probably except mimicry, because I'm already using that one. See, I'm coming up here
So this promotion of yours, it's only
mainly
temporary?
because the others, it
the
wouldn't
mayor
do
told me we'll
anything
hold a formal election when the
because
state of
I was too
emergency
far
is lifted.
away. And I'm wondering
Councilwoman
whether
Wu
me
thinks my
being
chances are good
closer
if I can resolve
makes
this
more
crisis
sense.
quickly.
Well, you've got mine.
I'm pretty sure she
We've
went
needed new
up
leadership
here
around here for a long
originally
time.
to get the thing
Thanks,
out.
bud.
It
Means a
doesn't
lot.
look like she's going back up there again. Alright, so amnesia. Oh, hold on. Amnesia. Gabriel.
I can't do that without breaking the mimicry.
Ah, you see, now she actually warned me that time.
Don't beat yourself up after what happened this morning.
I'm trying. Can't believe I fell for that.
How does
It
that
happens to the
work?
best of us. We won't underestimate her next time.
So I can't do
Better not.
any of the
If it
others
were up to me, we'd have multiple
without
pads and
taking
handcuffs
off the
on them at all
mimicry.
times.
How am I still
Just checking your
mimicking
boots
a
with
guy
glass when
if
you
I've got
step
a
in the right
different
direction.
signature? That makes absolutely
You'll
no
rub it in,
sense.
man.
Absolutely no sense. Right, now I should be able to mimic
Some
him.
weather we're having, huh? Storms and whatnot. Sir, you have new orders for us?
Yes, you are relieved from guard duty. Head to the elevator and go down to the surface.
Understood. How should we proceed when we reach the ground?
Await further orders. We are organizing a search for the fugitive.
Acknowledged. Let's go, Cullen.
And there you go, just like that.
All right. That should keep them busy for a while. Katerina? Can you hear me? I need to come up with a way to wake her up.
I feel like it's going to be turning some of these things with this on her. Because I can see that it's a weak pulse.
Looks like an IV bag filled with liquid nutrients. Looks like Katerina needs oxygen to keep her stable. I don't need any water right now. A portable medical kit with all the essentials. It's filled with cannulas, those little needle things used to connect an IV. Got one.
Okay.
Unused bandages. Would come in handy in a pinch.
Okay.
An old pre-collapse monitor. Probably not connected to anything.
Right, and now we'll use this. Right, and then we got this and we got this.
Snooze, an old-fashioned type of snuff. Not too common in the city.
Right, okay.
Various medical supplies.
I mean, snuff is used to, like, make people sneeze. Why was he eating it? That's weird.
I think these are used to connect a person's arm to an IV.
Okay, but we already have the IV bag.
Looks like an IV bag.
Okay, can I use this with her?
I don't think that will wake her up. Looks like
Okay.
That combination makes no sense.
I mean, you don't know until you
I don't
try. That's all I'm saying. Alright, so I got rid of one problem. I mean, that probably won't drag because it's regenerated me. I can probably use the scalpel with the IV bag.
That action doesn't seem productive.
No.
That action.
I mean, in my mind, I was thinking you can cut a hole into the IV.
Okay, now what?
Into me. Right, so I've now connected myself. Ah, so I physically connect myself to her. Is that what I did? So I took the tube out.
Okay, now what? I can't.
No, into me. She has a weak pulse. Now, regeneration, maybe? There we go.
Katerina, how do you feel?
Ow. Like $1,000,000, sister.
Who did this to you, Katerina?
That hag. What's her name? The foul-mouthed woman at City Hall?
Stina Ruth?
Yeah.
Okay. I need you to repeat that to some police officers. Can you do that for me?
I don't know about that. Sounds like you need my help, sister. What's in it for me?
Please, Katerina. Now is not the time to argue. Your child is in danger.
Wait, what? Did something happen?
I didn't want to have to tell you this, but your child was taken from the apartment.
No. Fuck. Okay, I'll help.
Yep. Now you'll help.
She came out of nowhere, touched my forehead, and everything went black. My knees caved, and I could feel something greedily carving through my mind, nibbling at my memories. It was terrifying.
And you're 100% sure that Councilwoman Ruth did this?
I'm positive. I saw her clearly. Strangely enough, she didn't seem to care about hiding from me at all.
Did you get a sense of what information she was looking for?
Not really, but the whole process felt frantic, rushed.
Why do you think she spared your life after this attack?
Fuck if I know. Maybe she was interrupted or she just assumed I would never wake up.
This creates some doubt about the Councilwoman's story, Agent. But I still can't let you go.
But why? Do you really think I could do something so terrible?
It's not that simple. Stina Ruth, a respected and powerful person in Nordson, claims that you conspired with the Conduit to murder Leonard Dahl. A suspected Conduit member is hardly a trustworthy witness under those circumstances.
But I slept through the whole night in my room. You have to believe me.
Who can confirm that?
I can, to some extent. I know she entered her room at around 10. But after that, I went home.
Hey, Arvid. Didn't you have the night shift that day?
Oh yeah. Nothing happened that night until you guys came back in the morning.
How can I let this... You're free to go, Agent.
And you couldn't have checked any of this until now. You're such good officers and investigators that not once did you question the weird woman giving you very strange stories about your officers. Yeah,
That's
okay.
a relief. Let's work together to stop her now.
Yes. I'm sorry. She got into my head somehow, and I felt powerless to stop it.
Although that was a bit harsh. I feel like that she probably did use mind control.
Forgive me, Uncle. You were right all along. I'll resign and give command back to you.
I accept. We've all made mistakes, Gabriel. I'm proud of you. It takes a man to admit when he's wrong. Now, Agent England, how would you like to proceed?
I mean, it's taken me so goddamn long just to get here. I haven't got the slightest clue. Although I'm thinking check her address and then go there.
Stina is an ex-agent and extremely dangerous. Given my training and background, I'm best suited to deal with her. Stay vigilant and be on the lookout, but do not engage with her unless you have no other choice. I will handle her alone.
Understood. Oh, and before I forget, here's your weapon.
Good. I'll need that. Thanks. Let's meet up later at the station. You'll leave a deputy to keep an eye on her, yeah? She's far from harmless.
Of course.
Now, with that out of the way, it's time for us to have a serious talk.
Can't wait, sister.
Please, Katerina. I'd like to find your child, but I can't go before you give me some answers.
Fine. Ask your questions then.
Okay. Before we begin, we have to disable that device in your arm.
You're in luck. I can't feel it anymore, so the doctor must have taken it out.
You know anything about that, Deputy?
Yeah. Dr. Pearson had some theory about a foreign object in her body causing the coma. He cut out a small device from her arm.
Noted. I'll have to ask him about that when I'm done here. I think it's time for some honest answers then, Katerina. Are you trying to revive AI?
What do you think? Did you happen to skip past the conduit section in all those textbooks of yours?
I didn't, but I'm trying to understand your perspective. What could be worth repeating the horrors of the collapse?
AI had nothing to do with that. Alarmists and doom prophets were responsible. The old world was a place of wonder, you know? Limitless wealth and prosperity, and we threw it all away.
We had to look out for ourselves first. Our families, our children. There was too much at risk.
It's an irrational fear. Are we really that scared of anything greater than us? People treat AI as some outside force with an intent to destroy us all. AI is our own creation, our progeny. What sane parent would fear their children surpassing them? We're still seeing things through the eyes of the fucking primitive predators we really are. Kill or be killed. Anything remotely resembling a threat must be destroyed.
It was an act of defense, Katerina, not one of aggression.
I used to be just like you. I wish Maya was alive. She could have helped you understand.
Now, look, I've seen Terminator, all of them, and it's one thing to say, oh, well, you know, it wasn't aggression, but when all those bombs, we didn't do anything.
Try me, Katerina. I'm really doing my best to understand.
What's the point? You'll only use the information against me. You'll take my child away or worse. If you want my confession, you have it. Yes, I'm guilty of trying to save humanity. Yes, I'm guilty of trying to awaken Huldra, what you'd call an AI superintelligence powered by a singularity.
I have a recording where Maya called your child a vessel for Huldra. You're trying to create a human-AI hybrid, right?
You're wasting time. I'll tell you everything when my son is safe in my arms. Until then, I'm not saying another word.
Okay. Alright, I've still got the snuff, and I've still got the scalpel. I might not need them for anything, but let's go see the doctor. That's funny, he's back.
Dr. Pearson?
Ah!
Whoa, relax.
He says he's relaxed.
Don't sneak up on me like that.
Sorry about that. I was told you found something in Katerina's arm.
Oh, yes. A small tubular implant right here.
Thanks. Have you been able to determine what it does?
No, I can't make head nor tails of it. I'd suggest asking an engineer.
Fair enough. Have you checked the other bodies for similar objects?
Maya had a peculiar wound on her wrist, but no implant. It is possible that the killer cut it out.
And Carl?
Alas, he was cremated before I got a chance. The next of kin was really fussy about that.
Damn. Where are the ashes?
Still in the oven. I was about to collect them.
That one?
No, the one in my kitchen.
Excuse me?
I'm joking. You really need to lighten up, you know?
I'll worry about that when the case is solved. Excuse me, Doctor.
See, I knew this ash collector was here for a reason.
Wow, the implant is still intact. It must be made of some strong materials.
It is funny in a way, because I've been trying to open that since the game began, pretty much. So now I've got
two electronic wrist implants, extracted from Carl and Katerina.
And, I mean, the only person you could possibly ask would be the robot man. You would think. He'll probably know what they are. So let's go and have a look, and that might be where this ends. Let's ask.
Hi again.
Hey there. What can I do you for?
Oh,
What?
Are those robot eggs? Nisa, no, that's not quite. You better take those away before he gets excited. He keeps bugging me about a little brother.
Oh, well, that was pointless.
Oh,
Is it going to go through the whole thing? Okay.
You
Well, the only other engineer that I can think
I'm off.
of
See ya.
take care.
was friend of the last guy who died, because they were engineers, I think. But because I've done an awful lot of wandering, the recording's quite high, because I've done an awful lot of wandering that I'm going to cut out. So I don't really know how long this video is at this point, but I'm going to leave it there for now. So we are getting through it. Now I've cleared my name, I just need to find the woman. And I'm going to go to see if I can find the engineer about these wrist implants. Then I'm going to go to the station to get her address, and we'll have a look through her address. So that'll be next week. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Whispers of a Machine. I am streaming next week. There's a lot of change going on with my streams, so check by Tuesday to find out what exactly is going on. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.